Hey everyone, welcome back to the homestead. I am Nadine. Today I'm going to be working on a quick project for the rabbitry. I wanted to get some shades up on the sides of the rabbitry to give them some shade and protect them from getting sunburnt, which isn't good for their coats for show purposes. So what I'm going to do is make some shade screens out of some old trampoline surfaces, the bouncy part of the trampoline. That's what we're using. We have a couple old trampolines that we're going to be using as shade cloth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out rectangles the same size as the openings here, and then I'm going to use some grommets. I'm going to put grommets on the pieces that I cut out and use these bolts and washers to attach it to the side of the coop, just like I did for the insulation panels. Just going to provide them some nice shade and protection from the sun. So I picked up this 1/2-inch grommet installation kit. It comes with everything that you need. I think we picked it up from Harbor Freight. And we're just going to be using this today to put the grommets on the trampoline fabric. All right, so here are the instructions on how to install a grommet. So the strike plate gets set on a hard flat surface like a sidewalk or a driveway or a table. Place the tarp on top of it, or in this case, your trampoline fabric, and then punch a hole where you want the grommet. Place the grommet over top of the anvil, which is this thing here. So this is your hole punch, your anvil, and then this is your setter. So you're gonna place your grommet, which are these things, over top of the anvil, which is this thing. And then you're gonna place a washer, round side up, over the grommet. And then place the setter inside of the grommet and strike setter with a hammer until washer and grommet are fastened together. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start measuring out pieces for the rabbitry and start getting them cut, and then we'll put the grommets where they need to go for the bolts to work. So I got my top 4 pieces cut. I ended up using the foam piece as a template, so I didn't have to measure on fabric, which ended up working out really nice. So now I'm just going to figure out where the grommets need to go and get those installed, and then I can get them up on the rabbitry back there. Alrighty guys, so we got one shade done. I think it turned out pretty good. It's secured really nice with those grommets, and it's far enough away from the cage that they're not going to be able to chew on it. And it provides a decent amount of shade in comparison with the shade without the shade. So I think those are going to work out pretty good. Today's overcast and rainy. It's actually starting to kind of downpour on me. So I'm going to put my phone away and try to wrap up this project, and then I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. Alrighty guys, so I realized in the process of editing this video that I actually forgot to come back out here and show you guys the finished product of the rabbitry shades that I was making. So let me turn you guys around and I'll show you real quick. So here are the rabbitry shades that I made out of the trampoline sheets, and they all just attached with the nuts and washers that I used for the insulation panels, and it worked out really well. And then underneath the underneath ones got attached using zip ties because there's not a piece of wood that goes across like the top does, so they're just attached with zip ties. And here is the other side, pretty much the same as the first side. And here is the inside. So from the outside, you can't really see through them, but from the inside, you can. So I thought that was kind of a neat feature. So the bunnies can like see me walking up on them, or the kids, and so they're not getting spooked real easy. Hi, sweetie. So as you can see, I know today is a little bit of an overcast day to begin with, but it does provide a decent amount of shade for these guys. And it does keep it a couple degrees cooler in here for them. Hi, Miss Eden. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, Rav. Hi, baby. Yeah. So overall, this project worked out really well for us. The bunnies are getting a good bit of shade during the sunniest parts of our day, which is a little after sunrise and a little before sunset, because the way the rabbitry is set up, so you can see it goes this way, and the sun comes up this way and goes straight across and sets over there. So they're getting the most sun in the early morning and in the evening as the sun is setting. So it's providing them some much needed shade and some much needed relief from the heat of the sun. And this is going to help maintain their coat quality as well. With them being a blue bunny, if their coat is exposed to sunlight, it can actually bleach their fur just like it would bleach our hair, and they turn brown with sun damage and also with urine damage. So if they have any kind of pee on their fur from, say, their neighbor sprayed them, or they peed and then they laid right over top of it and they got it on their fur, that's going to bleach their fur as well. But then the sun hitting it is going to bleach it even more. So they're going to end up looking like this rusty brown color, which we really don't want for show. It takes points off, and it really just, they just don't look that good. So we want to avoid that with these being show bunnies. We want them that nice blue color. Like Miss Wisteria here, she has a beautiful blue young coat. So we don't have any of that brown staining just yet. Oh, sweet girl. She's so sweet. Alrighty guys, so that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions about how I made the rabbitry shades, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. And if this video, you found it helpful in any way, go ahead and smash that like button on your way out. And make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. That lets you know when new videos are up on the channel. And it helps support my channel as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to grow your planted.